Hey guys, this is Rylan with Land Insights, and I've been getting a lot of questions regarding the changes to our user interface. At the bottom down here, we removed this little side tool and we changed the organization over here. So just gonna walk through it for you guys and help you guys understand how it works and how it's gonna make you guys more efficient. So the layout's just more efficient, and that's why we added it. So we're gonna break it down. So I'm just gonna zoom in anywhere. You can go right here. So I'm going to turn off this land use filter real quick. All right, so we'll start with map layers. This is just your satellite imagery, basically. So we have 3 different satellite imagery overlays that you can use, and then we have street view as well. I just operate out of high res, so I always leave that there. And just keep in mind, anything I select in here, it always stays there. Unless you deselect it. So if I log out and log in 2 days later, all of the filters that I had set up are going to stay so that I don't have to recheck everything every day, which would be annoying. So they stay. So I generally stick to one setup and then I don't mess with it. So you'll see here there's a search bar for any overlay that you're looking for. So you can like look up comp, for example, and you can select comps and check your comps, right? So now comps are selected, or you can just go through the setup here. So keep in mind, no overlays have been removed. I keep getting questions like, has anything been removed? No, we would not remove anything. It's just been reorganized in here. So I'm gonna break it down. So we have quick groups, which is like your standard due diligence overlays you want. So all hazards goes over flood zone, wetland, surface water, and slope contours. So it just selects all of it at once. So we're gonna zoom in and I'm gonna select it. And now we see, okay, surface water, we got some rivers going through here. I don't see any like major flood zones except for right there. I think that's a wetland. And then we can zoom out, zoom in. So we have all our water features, we have our contour lines. We can see how steep it is. If you want additional help with steepness, you can always hold control on your keyboard and then drag your mouse or trackpad and you can look at it in 3D as well. Okay, and then you can see I'm kind of off. I'm not positioned correctly on the map. You can go down here and click rotate to north and it's going to rotate to the correct direction. And then let's say you're looking at a property too and you lose it on the map. You can just go jump to parcel. So very quick due diligence tools in case you ever get lost on your map. Okay, standard due diligence, you guys saw that. Now let's do, or sorry, all hazards, you saw that. Now let's do standard due diligence. This is looking at owner name, AI buildings, counties, zip codes, city limits, roads, and MLS comps. So just an additional layer of due diligence that we like to do. So you'll see it just turned on the building detection. So you can see these green boxes, identify buildings on a property. We see the owner name here. Let's say, so we see here she owns 2 properties total. I can see here it's probably this one. And you can just click that button up there and it'll actually identify it and see show the rest of their portfolio. So that's their portfolio right there. Another, we can look at someone else. This person has 6 properties in their portfolio and you can see them all. So they own 1 over here, 5 over here, zoom in. Yep, that's the portfolio. All right, go back here. So that's that. Now, if you guys want to be looking at every single overlay we have, you can just open up these boxes here. So if you want to turn off owner name, you can. And now it's going to show the next best thing, which is last purchase price. So you can turn off AI building layer if you want. Like you can turn off all these and customize it how you like. Land use, I like to use this. So this shows us what the zoning is. So we can see this is residential, this is vacant. If we go closer to the city, we're probably going to see some commercial stuff. See commercial zoning, industrial right there. So I like to use this data layer a lot. And then last purchase price, I really love this filter. We added this maybe like 2 months ago. And it's showing us what the property actually sold for and how long ago it was without you having to click and go see it. Yes, you can go see it over here, but if you're just trying to quickly comp a deal, this is very valuable. So I always keep that on. Assessed value, I don't really use it as much. We all know the county loves to mess up assessed values. Either assess you too high or assess you too low. Area, so this is just showing us basically lines around an area. So we have counties selected right now, and you can see like Athens County. We deselect it, it goes away. Zip codes. We'll zoom in a little closer. And you can see zip codes over here. It's showing us the zip codes. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's these lines right here. So if you're interested in zip codes, you can keep it on or not. City limits, it's this red dotted thing. Land in city limits is different than land outside city limits. Zoning regulations, everything, what you can and can't do. So I like to keep that on. And then roads layer just helps us identify roads. Right. Water, so wetlands, surface water, flood zone. I keep that all on. If I open up a property, I want to be able to see that, but that's how you can toggle that off. Slope, contour layer, it can be kind of annoying, so I tend to remove it. I usually just use 3D view. Compare, this is where your comps are at. So we can adjust, this is the acreage band we're showing on the map. So you see like a 26 acre here. Let's say I don't want to look at those. I go 30 to 60 acres, that's gone. So then it's only showing these comps. We can view it on the map, see the land listing right there. Okay, my markets, this just shows if you're on Pro, your Kanban board. So you organize marketing in here and like the marketing campaigns you're sending out. So we go data layer, marketing. My markets is anything you have saved. So you can see like, okay, I've saved Morgan County, Washington County, Hocking County. And then the other one is my marketing campaigns is like places that you've sent. So this one, I've sent marketing here. This one I prepared, and this one I prepared, but I haven't sent it out yet, right? And then recently used just shows the recent filters you've used. So again, like if you exit out of this, if you leave Land Insights, it's going to be there still, selected how you wanted it selected. And then one more thing, we updated the button for the comp report. So comp tool used to be down here. There used to be a button to comp the property, but now it's right here. So you got to click on your property, just click comp report, and then it loads up. Let's say we wanted to comp this property. We can either look at comps on the map over here, click them, or we can go down here, and we just added this MLS images so that you don't have to waste time opening up properties and comping them if they have like horrible images where they were listed strangely. So if you're like interested in looking at this comp, you just click comp link right here. So just quicker due diligence for us. If you want to look back further, you can go back 3 years and it's going to update with 3 years. So it's like this comp, I'm probably not going to look at this because it doesn't look like there's any MLS listings attached to it. And if you open it up, let's look. Yeah, it was like, it looks like an off market or just unlisted property. I don't trust that data. I would trust something more like this right here. Because I mean, it actually had marketing images. It's pending right now, and has a description and everything. So I'd weigh this comp a lot heavier than I would weigh an off-market comp. That comp is nothing. to me. I'm only going to look at comps of actual listed properties that aren't missing data. So yep, that's it. And then KML. Some of you guys like to download KML files for like Google Earth or Google Maps. So if you just want to download a KML file of this property specifically, you can do that. We just added that. All right, guys, that's it. If you guys have any more questions related to Land Insights or any of these changes, you can go ahead and contact our support down here, customer support. It'll open up down there. And then if you guys need any help on features as well, you can go in here and you can go to help. And we have tons of articles over here. And then you can also contact our support right here, and we're happy to help. All right, guys, that's it. Appreciate it. Have a good one.